Wall. A big, beautiful wall. Build a wall.
We're going to build a wall. We need a wall.
We're going to build a wall. Build a wall. 2,000 years ago, China built the Great Wall. Built a wall. Build a wall. Build a wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build a wall. Building a wall. We're going to build a wall. Nobody said that before. Build a wall. We're going to build a wall. It's going to be a big, fat, beautiful wall. We're going to build that wall. We're going to have the wall. We're going to have the wall. We need the wall. The wall. Has anyone ever heard about the wall?
Yes, it came from Pink Floyd. Welcome, everyone, to the show. This is Beyond Question, the beginning episode of the year here at Lakeland Community College. Welcome, everybody, back for another great year and another great semester of Beyond Question. Matt Bossman, along with Tom Butler.
Hello.
And we got some good things to talk about today. We're not going to rename the show The Wall, though, for all of you. That we would get sued by Pink Floyd and Trump. So, let's not do that. Anyway, brought to you by the Clinton News Network. Anyway, so today we're going to be discussing a lot of different topics, beginning with Ohio State visiting Indiana tonight, the number 2 ranked team, the Buckeyes, going into unranked Indiana. A lot of people saying Indiana's on the rise. What do you think?
It's still Ohio State. Is there upset potential? Absolutely, they're in Indiana. And even if Indiana wasn't on the rise, it's still Big Ten team that you have to look out for. Anything in conference, you have to start looking out for. Just even if it's like it, I'm not gonna call an upset. I'm just gonna say,
yeah, I'm not gonna call one either. I think Ohio State. I think this year, the main better question. What is the main issue with Ohio State? We know in the past, Cardell Jones, JT Barrett, but Barrett's come through. He's now the starter. He was last year, and he's no doubt the starter this year. Yeah. This year, what do we have to see from JT Barrett? We know that he has some issues. So what are those, and what can he improve on?
I'm not exactly sure on what JT Barrett really needs to work on, but he's now what, senior?
Yeah, redshirt senior.
Redshirt senior. Yeah, he's now known this offense, and he's going to run this offense amazingly well. I feel what I would want to see more is defensive play.
Yeah, I understand with Bosa being gone and everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys on that in the back, in the defensive ends, they're gone. The front line? Front line.
Defensive line.
Yeah, the back 5. Is that what they call it?
No.
It's
front 5? The front 7.
Front 7. Yeah, I know. I'm off by a couple numbers, not letters. I'm not. Never mind. Anyway, so, it's just
like you have to take another math course now.
Yeah, I have to take another math course. Well, I am a Lakeland student. What do you expect? Anyway, so the whole thing that I have a problem with this year for Ohio State is I don't know what to expect. I know Barrett to be good, but he has to pass the ball to somebody. We lost Curtis Samuel last year. Mm-hmm. And we, what's that guy's name? Dontre Wilson?
Yeah.
He was a slot back.
Yeah, he was like slot back / running back, receiver.
I don't know what to expect from that. I don't know what I'm going to see. And I think I just don't know with all of the freshmen we have. Now, I've heard that they had a running back in mind to start going into the spring.
Yeah.
And then a freshman didn't just beat this running back out. He obliterated him. He was 100 times what Urban Meyer thought he would be, and now he's a starter. Okay. And they said he could be better than, I've heard comparisons to Maurice Clarett. I've heard comparisons to Carlos Hyde, better than Zeke. Like, I've heard things like that. And I think
there's a lot of really, really good running backs that have come out.
Right, and and that's the position that, in the NFL, nobody looks at really anymore.
Right.
And so
it's all platooning.
Yeah. And looking at this year for Ohio State, that's what I'm interested about. What is the running back situation going to look like? Because we know what we're going to get out of JT Barrett. We know what we're going to see there. Talk to me about Indiana a little bit. Let's kind of research them a little bit. Indiana, their starting quarterback.
Yeah. Well, are we talking a guy who's like a fifth-year senior who's their starting quarterback?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh. I know this, that last year Indiana played Ohio State, and Kevin Wilson, who was with Indiana, said that J.T. Barrett was the best quarterback he's ever faced.
Okay.
Now he's on Ohio State, Kevin Wilson.
Okay.
He's our offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, something of that nature. And I just think that, with that advantage, not only are we not going to lose tonight, but I have a strong feeling that there is no one going to take us down this year. I don't even think Michigan's going to give us a game. I mean, they're 11th ranked right now, playing 17th ranked Florida on Saturday night in Florida. Okay. So, looking at that, and I think that's your biggest threat every season. So, we have an audience member looking through the glass window right now. She says hi. Hello, listener. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, she's speaking gibberish. I don't understand that. Talk to me about where are you from? What's hair? I don't know what hair means. I have hair too, but what?
It can be barely called hair, Matt.
She's from a cult called Hair. What? Anyway, but going back to Ohio State, I think that,
I think she was saying she's from here.
Oh, I know that. I know. I just like to mess with people, especially my listeners. It's hard to think about Indiana because you don't know anything about them either.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about them. And this whole college football season seems that it's looking like Alabama, Ohio State. And with Florida State on that outside chance because they're playing Alabama Saturday.
Okay.
Number 3 versus number 1. Yeah, so, and it's neutral site, sort of. It's in Georgia, at the Georgia Dome. So I just think, Alabama's won many SEC championships there. Mm-hmm. Are they going to switch that to the new Atlanta Mercedes-Benz Dome?
They likely would.
I think they will. I think they'll switch that because that's a night. If you have not seen that new stadium, it is gorgeous. It is one of the greatest football stadiums ever designed.
Okay.
They have a jumbotron that circles the perimeter of the entire inside of the stadium.
Okay.
It goes all the way around. It's like the IMAX theater.
Okay.
It's that cool. It's really awesome. Ohio State comes in ranked number 2, Alabama ranked number 1, followed by Florida State at number 3. Florida State.
Oh, don't die.
Disregard that. Florida State plays Alabama this weekend at the Georgia Dome, 8 o'clock on Thursday. Tonight, Ohio State at Indiana at 8 o'clock in Indiana. First Big Ten champion. Yeah. First
Big Ten game.
Wow, this is I'm rusty, dude. Really rusty. This is the first game of the season. And also this Saturday, that team up north visits Florida at 8 o'clock. Both teams wearing their Color Rush uniforms to open the season. Florida has all blue and black. Michigan has all maize, which is the yellow.
Yeah.
Which is the first thing they've done in like 60 years or something like that. It's weird. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, more on college football. Kyrie Irving, bust in Boston, or is he going to be the hero? Find out next.
Now, more than ever, a college education is a necessity. If you want to get ahead, then Lakeland Community College is here to help. Lakeland's tuition is low, and classes are offered day, night, weekends, or online. You can get a college education conveniently and affordably. Earn a degree, start a bachelor's, or upgrade job skills. Lakeland has the education you need for today and tomorrow. Lakeland Community College. Opportunity starts here. Visit lakelandcc.edu. lakelandcc.edu.
Start off this new semester on the right foot. Lakeland Student Success Center offers free workshops to provide you with information tips that you'll need to build skills and study smarts. Stop by the room 1040 on the first floor of A building to see all the workshops coming this fall. Or check out on our website, lakelandcc.edu, and look for the Learning Center page under the Student Support Services. You can register and attend or just drop in. Any way you look at it, or the workshops are there to help you to do your best at Lakeland. Low on funds? Need a textbook? Try the textbook on reserve at the Lakeland Library. There's many textbooks that are available for 2 hours in the library use. Visit the Lakeland Library on the 3rd floor C building in rooms C3051 or call 440-525-7424 for more information.
Thinking of getting engaged? Tired of mall shopping where all the jewelry looks alike? Cameo Jewelers is the store to shop for beautiful, unique diamond engagement rings, silver fashion, and Disney jewelry. Why shop online? Better quality at Cameo Jewelers.
2 store locations, Menor and Chardon. Menor store liquidation, 50% off Pandora.
Remember the 5 C's when buying. Thinking of getting engaged? Tired of mall shopping where all the jewelry looks alike? Cameo Jewelers is the store to shop for beautiful, unique diamond engagement rings, silver fashion, and Disney jewelry. Why shop online when you can get the same pricing and better quality at Cameo Jewelers?
2 store locations, Menor and Chardon. Menor store liquidation, 50% off Pandora.
Remember the 5 C's when buying a diamond: cut, clarity, color, carats, and Cameo.
Bring in your Lakeland ID for a special discount. Check out our website, CameoJewelers.com, Facebook and Twitter.
Here at Lux, we focus solely on hookah. We have an extremely knowledgeable staff, and we always try to make all of our customers feel at home. This is where true hookah enthusiasts come to smoke. Our prices are reasonable, and our service is outstanding. We are a hookah lounge in the purest sense of the word. A hookah lounge designed and staffed by hookah fans for hookah fanatics. To top it off, we always go above and beyond. We are meticulous in everything that we do, from the hookah we use to the hoses we provide to the way we pack our bowls. We make sure that your hookah experience is of the highest possible quality. Our hookahs are cleaned after each use. When they begin to deteriorate, we replace them. Our hoses are replaced every 3 months, and our flavors are always fresh. If it doesn't taste right to us, then we won't serve it to you. We only use the finest Exotica hookah charcoal. Majority of our customers turn into regulars and eventually friends because we pride ourselves on our product and service. If it does not meet your standards or doesn't work, we fix it. If you still have a problem with it, we replace it. It's just that simple. We want you to enjoy yourself and expect you to leave happy. If you want the best hookah experience, you come to Lux, located at 37939 Vine Street, Willowby. We invite you to come experience the flavor and see what you've been missing. We hope to see you soon.
And a wall now serving as Scott Barlow said, Julia wins now back in. Nice spike. Zarbach is on fire at the moment.
Zarbach really looks like she knows what she has to do to be a winner.
Tip by Montel Goodwin. Gets the steal. It's by Davis for 3. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. Wilson puts back up and in.
Hi, this is Irvin Hadzik from the Lakeland men's soccer team. Please come out and support Lakeland soccer as we face Schoolcraft College on Friday, September the 1st at 1 p.m. Thank you. Go Lakers!
So, welcome back to the show, everybody. And, Tom brought up a good point.
This has got to be Tim.
Yes, Matt. Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, I was thinking I hit that, and I'm like,
no.
How? That's one thing that I'll avoid all the time is hitting that hot button, and it just happens. See, here's the thing at this radio station is that we control the station somewhat, but people can control our board from outside of the radio station, and that's what certain advisors do. By the way, we want you to vote. Who is softer, Jesse Eastman or Tim Pringy? Let us know. Probably Tim Pringy, because y'all probably know who that is.
If you want to hit that hot button again, Tim, that's
no, Tim, don't hit it. Do not hit the hot button again. Please do not.
Please know, Matt just called you soft.
I didn't say. I said people should vote for it, Tom. You're the Clit News Network taking things out of perspective. He's back, and he hit it.
Yes, Matt. Tom Brady is...
Stop. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. See, I can control it, too. We could have a war. Here. There you go, Tom. That's Tim. Whatever person you are with the name that starts with letter T. Tanya. Yeah, I'm going to call... Tim, your new name is Tanya. How's that?
Okay. Yeah, let's actually get on with the show, then.
You guys ready for it? Oh, we have the results from the poll.
Wait a minute.
Tim Pringy is softer than Jesse Eastman.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness.
Tim Pringy sucks. Okay.
Tim Pringy is softer than Kyle Gresko. Anyway, so here's what we were going to talk about now, before we were so happily interrupted by our advisor.
You were saying that I had brought up a point, yeah.
Joe Hayden, Steelers. Cam Irving, Chiefs. Why? Well, Tom, you were talking about Cam Irving to start off. Cam Irving's not good anymore.
I was never a fan of Cameron Irving. I was okay with the pick when it happened, and then once he started playing, I was like, this guy is extremely stupid.
Right. He had no. He was playing on the right side, and he's a left side. He's a left guard. He was trying to play right guard.
And he also plays center.
He also played center, but center was not his position.
No.
I mean, guys were going right through the middle of the offensive line, and you can't have that with a guy. You can't have that with Cam Irving. And I think when looking at it in hindsight, these are going to be great trades, but I think we could have utilized Joe Hayden at a different position, free safety.
Yeah.
You know, I really do believe that they should have kept him and switched his position.
Yeah, now that Hayden's getting up there in age, too.
Right. And I think, gosh, it's been that long already. I remember the draft day. I remember I was at my cousin's house and we drafted Joe Hayden.
Yeah.
I remember that day. But I think, it's funny watching the Lakeland students look through the glass and go, wow, radio station? Ugh. But it's hilarious. But I think when... look at this question on ESPN. Will Browns go 0-16?
No.
Amazing. Who are we going to beat, first of all? That's a better question. Not will they go 0-16. Who can they beat?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they beat the Steelers at least once.
Okay.
How about that? I'm actually going to say that the Browns beat the Steelers at least once.
All right.
I was talking to my father about this, and he was saying... he'd be perfectly fine with going 5-11 over the year. And I was like, I'd be fine with a 2-14 season because we would have doubled our win output from last year.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah, definitely.
Are we gonna compete? No, we're not gonna compete.
No,
in this
absolutely
division.
not. Absolutely
but
not.
Do I see us taking an odd win here or there? Yes. I also suspect that we're going to have some very weird way of losing a game?
Yes.
I was telling my dad, I want to see that day where we lose an overtime game because of a 1-point safety. Because that is such a rare play.
Well, how does that happen?
We
lose by a point because of safety. Okay.
Lose by a point. It would be lose by a point, but there is such a thing as a 1-point safety that's happened in college football a couple different times.
Yeah, I don't think that's in the NFL though.
Yeah, I think that's a different ruling.
Well,
let's watch Ohio State lose that.
Here's the games that one of the ESPN analysts picked the Browns to win.
Difficult to do.
And it's Indianapolis, the New York Jets, Jacksonville, the LA Chargers. They're not in San Diego anymore,
right?
For your information.
Chargers, you could probably.
And Chicago with Trubisky, but Trubisky's not playing. I do think Trubisky beat out Mike Glennon in the preseason.
Okay.
Because I've seen Trubisky play, and he played very well. I was very surprised. That doesn't change my mind. Hey, we should have drafted him at 12.
Right.
Absolutely not.
No.
But I think we should have drafted Deshaun Watson at 12 instead of...
taking Deshaun Kaiser second round?
Right. I really don't think... Because, first of all, to me, better topic.
Were you okay with Myles Garrett as number 1?
Absolutely.
And then were you fine with Jabril Peppers?
I was. But I think Njoku is debatable. And I really do believe that we could have utilized that 12th pick. We could have traded a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th and gotten back up into the first round or something of that nature. If we knew we were going to trade Irving, we could have packaged him too with somebody and gotten Peppers.
Mm-hmm.
I love those picks. I really do. I think Garrett is going to be an animal. I think Peppers can play multiple positions and be above average, and he can be great at others. But I just think that, with Miles or with Deshaun Watson, he could have started here. Right. And to see how well he played in the preseason with Houston, it's unbelievable how well he played. They're not giving him the starting job because it's Houston, and the Texans are just a joke. And they think that, Watson we're going to baby him.
Well, we currently have their former starting quarterback from last year,
Osweiler?
Brock Osweiler.
Yeah, we're in two similar positions, which I really think we should have let Osweiler play it out. And because we're paying him $16 million this season.
Mm-hmm.
Get what you can out of the guy.
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's just,
I remember
what are you doing?
I remember when the trade first was announced that we weren't even going to be keeping Brock Osweiler.
Right, exactly.
That we were just going to package him again into other picks.
Yeah.
And that never happened, and now he's currently sitting on the sideline with Deshaun Kaiser starting during the preseason.
He's not even second string. He's third now.
Wow.
Because
we're paying $16 million for a third
string quarterback. Only in Cleveland. Only in Cleveland, ladies and gentlemen. You look at... All right, we'll go team by team. Look at Indianapolis. I don't see them beating Indy. I don't see that happening at all. Are there any other teams here? No. The New York Jets, I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah, that's possible.
The Jets have Josh McCown as their starting quarterback. It's interesting to find out Ryan Fitzpatrick went to Tampa Bay. He's behind Winston.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of interesting. So they're not screwed.
Interesting
if Winston
dynamic,
gets hurt. Jacksonville, I could see it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Or if Jameis Winston decides to steal lobster or steal crab legs again.
Yes, because that will happen.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee. That is beyond question. Los Angeles Chargers, yeah, I could see that one. In Chicago, yes. The only team I see a big issue with on this list is Indianapolis, and I do not think we are going to beat Pittsburgh once this season. That is not going to happen. Baltimore, Cincinnati, we lose all 6 of those games because we play each twice.
Oh, yeah.
That's 0-6 right there. So you're already 2 games out of the playoff hunt.
I'll say that I'll see the Browns taking at least one of those 6 games. Is it going to be the Steelers? No. I think
Cincinnati
might be a possibility. If
Baltimore,
if we're playing in Cleveland against.
So you're telling me that defense or the defensive, the whole defensive bundle, that whole secondary, that entire defense in Baltimore is going to lose to Deshaun Kaiser.
Oh no! I'm thinking there has to be at least. I'm thinking there's going to be one win in the AFC North, and it'll be a very big surprise when it happens.
You think Joe Hayden with the Steelers? You think the Steelers are going to let Kaiser run the field?
Oh no!
No, at home, regardless of where we're playing.
Yeah.
You think that Cincinnati is going to let a rookie quarterback beat them?
Yes.
How?
That's typical Cincinnati at this point.
Yes, but at the same time, look based off of the true facts that are here. They have a team that is not a hot mess like we are. We are a mess. The
Browns have always been a hot mess, and yet we'll somehow pull out a win when it isn't needed.
Yes, but it's not going to be in the division this year. You look at how much they have to overcome already within the organization, let alone to beat a team that's already finished in the division. Not even, and we play them each twice. We get 6 chances to beat a division team.
Yeah.
Our goal is to beat one team once.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen if that's your main goal. I just don't see it happening. I see the Jets. I see Jacksonville. That's a coin toss to me.
I feel Jacksonville's defense is
a lot better,
way more overpowered than it could be.
Yeah, but it's still really good. The Chargers, I could see us beating them. They have no defense.
We beat the Chargers last year for our only win of the season.
Right, and Chicago.
Although that game's going to be in LA, isn't it?
Yeah, that game's in LA this year.
Yeah,
Chicago.
That becomes debatable.
Chicago, we won't win.
We won't.
We will win.
Oh, well.
Squeaking this one out. Road on Christmas Eve is the game. Good enough to beat Cleveland. That's what Jeff Dickerson says. The Bears are good enough, whoever he is.
Yeah, whatever.
But we are. It's true here in this report. It says this lack of national respect thing is an annual story for the Browns. I agree with that. They don't get enough respect. Myles Garrett, every other number 1 pick.
We haven't deserved anybody's respect.
No, we deserve respect because we now are in. We are the 76ers, what they were in 2011 and 2012. We are in the process. Okay, that's what we are. Okay. Before then, we were trying to do what the Cavs are doing: get seasoned vets, get a vet quarterback, and then draft a rookie so he can learn underneath him. The problem was with injuries and just with poor coaching.
Yeah.
We weren't getting to that point where that rookie could develop. He had to play because he was the second string. Mm-hmm. So it just got to that point where we were shooting ourselves in the foot too many times. So what we needed to do is what we're doing now with Hugh Jackson. Jackson says, I don't care how many games we win.
Yeah.
We need to grow. We need to get chemistry. We need to understand each player, their abilities, what are their strengths, and we need to grow their weaknesses. And it just needs to be that way. That's how you run a franchise. That's basically, the Browns are basically a new team. It's basically how they are.
That's how it was 18 years ago when we were an expansion team at that point.
Yeah, we're an expansion team still, and we just need to trust the process, Cleveland. Trust the process. It's that simple. That's what I see. A lot of people are going to be mad about that. Why? You really think this team has the chance to win 5 games, 6 games this season? You really think a team that doesn't know anything about their starting quarterback except that he has no experience playing in this league whatsoever? He comes from Notre Dame, where many experts are saying he should have played another year? No. That's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. He's not going to win games this year. I see the Browns going 2-15 or 2-14. 2-14.
You really need that math class, man.
I really do. I need to take one. We'll be right back. Going to talk Kyrie Irving when we come back. This is Beyond Question
with Tom Butler
and Matt Bossman, Lakeland Community College. Yeah,
okay.
that thing.
I thought,
Bye.
yeah, Lakeland Community College in beautiful Kirtland, Ohio.
It's all right.
Thinking of getting
Hey, this is Baby Benji from Mr. Fabulous and the Bad Boys. Check out our new EP, Out as a Cod. You're listening to Lake Effect Radio.
Military veteran students who study at Lakeland first meet with a Veterans Affairs certifying official who processes and certifies educational benefits for eligible students. The staff has been phenomenal, said Lakeland student Michael Dugan, who is a retired Chief Petty Officer from the U.S. Coast Guard. The Veterans Lounge is a great place to frequent prior to class. It's great to be able to show up a few hours early, do some final prep, enjoy a snack, and be able to meet fellow veterans. A generous grant from Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, helped to set up a Veterans Lounge in 2013. The space, complete with study areas, a computer and printer, a refrigerator, and a television, serve as a meeting point for student veterans on campus to connect. Each May, graduating student veterans are recognized at the college's Veterans Recognition and Graduation Banquet.
Connect Fest Campus Resource Fair, Wednesday, September 13th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Lakeland Library in C3051 on the 3rd floor of C Building. Meet with faculty and staff. Learn about degrees, programs, departments, courses, student programs, resources, and services on campus. There will be free games, food, and prizes. Sponsored by Lakeland Student Engagement and Leadership and the Lakeland Library.
Welcome back to the show. Beyond Question, Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio. Yeah, you know the deal.
Yeah.
So, talking about Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm.
He's now part of the Boston Celtics officially. There's no more BS that's going to be happening.
Okay.
He is a Boston Celtic. The Cavs get in return what they got already, and a little, college player that's not going to do anything. Yeah, it's your second-round pick. The Cavs settled. Sounds like a Cleveland thing.
Mm-hmm.
They settled for what they were less than they were worth. Kyrie Irving goes to the Celtics for point guard Isaiah Thomas, center Ante Zizic, and Jay Crowder.
Yeah.
Along with
Crowder.
along with the Brooklyn Nets first round pick of next year and a 2020 second round pick.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing from Tim.
2020 second round pick. Wow. We wasted a week just to get a second round pick.
Yeah.
Why would you want a second round pick?
To.
I don't understand the second round pick. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
I want to ask Dan Gilbert what that's about, or Colby Altman. I want to ask him, hey, look, what's this about? Why do you want this?
Yeah, a second round pick is barely going to do anything in the NBA anyway. Sure, there are enough players from previous drafts who are second round picks who have gone on to do amazing
Isaiah
things.
Thomas.
Case in
Draymond
point.
Green.
Yeah. But it's the case, like, I don't know where that second round pick's going to end up.
Right.
So if it's early in the second round, awesome. There can still be a bunch of really good players waiting at that spot.
Right.
But if it's like a 55, I'm not going to care. I've stopped caring about the NBA draft recently.
Yeah, I think I think the main problem is for the Cavs, and I've said this for the last 2 years, since LeBron came back, you got to get younger.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point is to win a championship, which we did. Now, start thinking about when LeBron retires or if he leaves after this year.
Yeah.
You know, instead of putting all your money on this kid from Akron, he's the king, no doubt. He's the best player in the league and the best player of my generation.
Yes.
But I still think looking to him as your guide to an organization, maybe on the court, absolutely. Maybe getting the guys around him to play with him for a year, sure. But get some rookies. I mean, I'm thinking, next year the draft class is going to be huge. It's going to be Luka Doncic from Spain. Or Slovenia, but he plays for Real Madrid. He's a shooting guard. There's your fix right there. Marvin Bagley, amazing forward. Then you're going to have Michael Porter Jr. He's in high school, but he's going to Duke, I think. And he's going to be an amazing forward. Okay. You have so many good players coming out that are really young that you can mold into something better. Put a Michael Porter Jr. under LeBron James and let him develop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Do something like that. Keep Andrew Wiggins. That's what I wanted. I like Kevin Love. I really do. I don't think he was the fix that we needed, but I think he was a good alternative. But Andrew Wiggins was the gold that got away. I think that.
Okay.
I believe that. What do you think about Andrew Wiggins?
I'm like Andrew Wiggins. I'm glad that he's found a home in Minnesota, right?
Right.
Yeah. Like, he's really making waves there in Minnesota, and he's like, Minnesota's going to be an amazing team this year.
Yeah, they're going to be great. They got Jimmy Butler now. They have a new point guard in Jeff Teague, along with returning Karl-Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. Although, to me, it seems like the Cavs keep just looking at LeBron and going, hey, we are yours. We need you more than you need us. And I think that needs to change now. That was okay in 2015. That was okay in 2016.
And that won us a championship.
That won us a championship. It's okay. But once you hit the goal, you've reached your goal. Now there's a little more to go. Mm-hmm. But you got to think about the future. You got to think about post-LeBron, whether he retires or not. Post-LeBron, do you want to go back to 2010? Do you want to go back to that team that got the number 1 pick? Turned into Kyrie. But, technically Tristan Thompson, because we didn't win that lottery.
Right.
The Clippers did, and we took their pick. I just find it weird that we don't understand that.
Yeah.
I find it weird that LeBron doesn't understand that. And I think LeBron, to a point, is using his reputation to his advantage in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's sad to me. It's upsetting because this is a man who's a great guy. He's an amazing individual, great moral values. He, as a business, looking at it from a business aspect, LeBron is doing a great business job, and he's also very vocal about his opinions.
Yeah.
When it comes to political issues, social injustices, LeBron is there. But when it comes to his business, which is on the floor and in the Cavs organization, he's very whiny in a way.
Okay.
Not whiny in a bad way, but in the way of, look, it's me. I want this. If you want to win, you got to give this to me. When is it going to be LeBron? Take this and win with that. You're the king.
That's
now
the problem.
Here's your court.
That's what we did in between, like in the years from 2007 to 2010. We would give him stuff that he should have wanted, guys that he could play with easily.
No, we didn't. You think Anthony Parker, Jamario Moon, Larry Hughes, Daniel Gibson, young Mo Williams, okay, that's okay. Ben Wallace, Shaq at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Ben Wallace at the end of his career. Wally Zerbiak at the end of his career. I mean, all these guys. Z was the best player LeBron's ever played with.
Yeah.
As a good person from that standpoint.
Yeah.
Z was the best person LeBron's ever played with from that mentality. But I just don't see how anyone thinks that we should just keep feeding LeBron what he wants. Keep doing it, but kind of do it with a grain of salt. Do it knowing in the back of their mind, and they're starting to. That's what this Nets pick is about. Is that if LeBron leaves, we're going to draft, a forward to take his spot and build with him. Perfect. If they do that, great. But I think we should also understand LeBron may not leave. And if he doesn't leave, he's going to want those pieces to build around. Next year, the main thing that people don't understand about this trade is that Isaiah Thomas is a free agent.
Yeah.
LeBron is a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
If you got to make that pick, who are you going for? It's a no-brainer to me. Because they're both old. Isaiah's 29. LeBron's 30, going to be 33 if he's not already.
Yeah.
So, but they're saying on ESPN something like, I think it was ESPN, they're saying, Cavs fans understand there's less years to go than LeBron had in the past. He's only got a few years left. Okay, but let him retire here.
Yeah.
For his legacy.
Yeah.
For this city. Make it a storybook ending. It doesn't have to be 10 championships, but it can be 2.
Yeah.
Why not 2? Why is Cleveland not good enough for 2? Why are we only good enough for 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of the things that I was thinking about is we could also package all the stuff that happened in this trade. So we would package Crowder, Zizic, and that first round pick along with Kevin Love and try to get DeMarcus Cousins.
I would do that in a minute.
Yeah. But the thing is, would the Pelicans do that?
Why not? The Pelicans have Anthony Davis. That's why they're not doing great, is because they think this best friend attitude's going to work. Look at Deion Waiters and Kyrie Irving. Good friends off the floor. They were inseparable friends.
Yeah.
And they could not play basketball together because they both wanted to shoot. They wanted the ball. They wanted the glory, the attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point of Kyrie leaving. It's because that's what he wanted. He wanted the attention. He wanted the praise. He wanted the worship. He wanted the glory. Hey, I led this team.
Yeah. Like Kyrie was the first pick that we had in the post-LeBron era of 2010.
Right.
So I see why Kyrie wanted to get more playing time or wanted to get more shots back in that post-LeBron era.
Right.
And now that LeBron has come back, Kyrie took kind of like a second fiddle type option.
Right.
But Kyrie, of course, still has that ego that he's just been hiding for the last few years.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because this is a guy that's talented all over.
Oh yeah,
and he does not want to. He wants to be second. He doesn't want to be second fiddle. He wants to own. He wants it to be the Kyrie Irving Celtics. He doesn't want it to be the Boston Celtics. Because
Kyrie Irving is easily one of the top 2 point guards in the league today.
Yeah.
It's like if you're not going Kyrie Irving, you're probably likely going to go Stephen Curry, and there's not many else that you can go where.
I mean, some people have told me, okay, Isaiah's better than Kyrie. In some senses.
In some
senses, yes. Maybe in the ones that are going to be important to Cleveland, which I hope that's the case. But Kyrie's a better point guard than Isaiah.
Oh, yeah.
Overall, absolutely. At certain points in the game, Isaiah's better, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see that this year. And plus, he's injured, so I
yeah, it's a little bit skewed right now.
I would have taken Tatum, and I would have said, here, look, you want Kyrie Irving, give us Tatum, give us Crowder, give us Thomas. Give us the Nets pick. I don't want no second-round pick. I don't want Zizic. I don't want anything else. Give me those guys, that pick, and I'll give you Irving, and I'll give you Shumpert, I'll give you Irving, I'll give you RJ, I'll give you Irving, I'll give you Channing Frye, I'll give you Irving, I'll give you JR. I'll do something like that.
Yeah.
But Kyrie is worth so much to a franchise, but he cannot give them what they want. He will never be able to lead Boston to a championship as long as LeBron James is in Cleveland.
Right.
Never going to happen. And even if LeBron leaves and goes to the Western Conference, that Warriors team is better than a Kyrie Boston team.
Mm-hmm.
That Rockets team is better than a Kyrie Boston team.
San Antonio Spurs ever.
The Spurs
as long as Greg Popovich is leading that team.
Yep.
The Spurs
Because Kawhi Leonard is silent but deadly.
Mm-hmm.
And he will come after you, and he will beat you, Kyrie. Trust me.
Yep.
All right, you ready to wrap up?
Yeah. What time is it right now?
2:50.
2:50?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that.
All right. This has been Beyond Question, first episode of the year.
And Kyrie Irving is a damn idiot.
And that is Beyond Question. Goodbye, everybody.